Hello again, and welcome back to Pointlessly Relevant with Jeremy Guerin. I'm looking forward to continuing this conversation, part two of Where Will LeBron James Go? It's a fascinating conversation. There's a reason why it keeps coming up at all the sports news outlets. To tell you the truth, it might be a bigger headline than actually who will win the title this year. Because spoiler alert, Golden State's probably going to win it. They're not guaranteed to win it. Houston actually can beat them. The Cavs actually can beat them, but probably not. What we will see, we'll also see how Steph Curry's ankle holds out, because they do need him to get to the finals. That being said, the headline right now is where will LeBron James go? Because odds are, wherever LeBron James go, at least two, hopefully three of the next 5 NBA titles will come to that franchise. Because he's going to pick a place that he can go to where he can win and is favored to win, but not overly favored to win. He can't hurt his legacy. Okay? Going to Golden State would hurt his legacy. He can win 10 more titles, and people aren't going to care. They're just going to count the first 3. What else? Houston. I'm sorry. Maybe if they're out in the first or second round, would it be okay for him to go there? But they would have to kind of bottom out their team and lose a lot of what's making them great anyway. But if you're out in the first couple of rounds, you're supposed to do that. I would say probably not to Houston either, but there's a few other teams, there's several other teams that LeBron James instantly makes them great, okay? And the number 2 team that is most popular, that everybody wants to talk about, is the Los Angeles Lakers. There's things going on here. There's a reason why those who really think about it, yes, it sounds great, but there are reasons why those who think about it don't think it's going to happen, and that's because of all that young talent. Lonzo Ball is going to be a superstar. I still believe that. Brandon Ingram is going to be an all-star. Kuzma is going to be an all-star, maybe even a superstar. Julius Randle is turning into an all-star. That is all true, but guess what? They got to be ready to give all-star numbers in the playoffs next season, in the high-pressure moments, in the opening round against probably another title contender, in the second round against an all-time great team, in the third round against the most talented team in the history of the league, and then deliver in the finals. They're not going to be ready for that. They're not going to be ready for that the next year, maybe 3 years down the line. But not until then, to tell you the truth. Maybe one of them, but that's not enough, even if Paul George goes with you. Well then, Jeremy, why do you think that Lakers are the second favorite to land LeBron James? Because when he decides to go there, if he decides to go there, it will not be to play with those 3 guys. All right? I'm going to blow everybody's mind right now. Yes, great young talent. 3 future All-Stars, possibly even superstars. If you have a player that's a superstar on your roster, and your franchise isn't getting along with them, say Kawhi Leonard, possibly even Anthony Davis, who knows, there's other names out there that have potential, then you jump on this opportunity to get those 3 players. Okay? You send Kawhi Leonard there. All right, you send Anthony Davis there. Anthony Davis actually makes the most sense because in 3 years, because Boogie Cousins, DeMarcus Cousins, he's going to be back. Probably going to be back close to what he was. Achilles tears, those injuries, they take a couple of years to get past. So in a couple of years, when he is playoff ready, all right, when he's back to All-Star MVP ready, and he's got the supporting cast of those 3 guys from the Lakers, that is a series I would love to watch, the Lakers versus the Pelicans. Okay? But here's the deal. You've got those 2 max contract spots. Who are you going to go for? LeBron James, that's a given. Don't just think it's guaranteed that Klay Thompson is going to resign with the Golden State Warriors. By that time, by this summer, he probably will have already won 3 championships. The guy is a 25 to 30 point per game potential scorer. He's averaging under 20. But Jeremy, championships, well, he's already won them. And as we've seen before, sometimes players like to go and prove that they should be acknowledged as one of the greatest players ever. Because right now you can't do that because he's playing for the most talented team ever. But what if it was just him and LeBron and maybe another max player? All right? He's a catch-and-shoot player. As the third guy, maybe even the second guy offensively, he can easily average 25 on a championship team. Okay, but there's other things. There's Paul George. Obviously, you do have to think about that. Or there is this route. You make the trade for Kawhi Leonard. You sign LeBron James, and you still have enough to sign DeAndre Jordan. Okay? And some other nice pieces to go with that. I would roll with that team if I was LeBron James. The opportunity to play with another top 10 player is what LeBron James is looking for. All right? He's not getting that if he goes to the Lakers. And I'm sorry, even if he goes with Paul George. Because Paul George is not a top 10 player. All right? He's really good. He's just right outside that. He's a great two-way player, but I don't consider him a top 10 player. Plus, LeBron James and Paul George, with all those young guys, yeah, you're going to win a lot of games and be out in the second round of the playoffs. Those guys aren't ready for that. And LeBron James wants a team that's ready immediately. So how do the Lakers get him? Well, you don't get to keep your draft pick this year, so don't even think about that. But at the same time, this is what you get to do. You got all this salary cap room. You've got great, young, tradable assets. So you need to package those in, go get yourself Kawhi Leonard or Anthony Davis, and then you probably will have the inside track on signing LeBron James, as long as another mid-major character such as DeAndre Jordan wants to come and help him out. All right, this is Jeremy Garrett at Pointlessly Relevant. Have a wonderful